Hey, hope you're doing well. Sorry I'm a little late this week. Yeah, sometimes things don't go as planned. This week, I'm gonna talk about some philosophical concepts that kind of help me get through the day. They're inspired and kind of my conclusions from the movie Mr. Nobody. It's a movie by Jacques Van Dormel. He wrote the screenplay and directed it, starring Jared Leto. It's one of my favorite movies. I'm not going to show clips because get copyright strikes or anything. But more than talk about the movie, and there are spoilers ahead, I want to talk about the main ideas that come from this movie. And that's the paradox of choice. We don't know what to choose, big life decisions, little life decisions, because we don't know what the outcome will be. But even if we did know the outcome, we wouldn't know what to choose because we know the outcome. There's a line in the screenplay that says just that. Before, he was unable to make a choice because he didn't know what would happen. And now that he knows what will happen, he is unable to make a choice. I think the beautiful thing that this movie reminds me is of the butterfly effect. In chaos theory, butterfly effect is the phenomenon whereby a minute localized change in a complex system can have large effect elsewhere. All my choices do matter. Where I shop, in a very small way, affects the global economy. Where I live affects the world. This movie kind of explores the infinite lives we pass based on each choice. You know, if you go into that shop, you meet that person, and your life goes this way. Every second, every choice you make, a million lives you leave behind, a million outcomes. Barely miss somebody who would have been a great friend. And you'll never know. And I think that's beautiful and terrible, because everything is possible. That's the scariest thing and the nicest thing. That's the scariest thing and the most exciting thing. You mean to say we have to make choices? That we can't simultaneously be a train conductor and the Andes Cordillera, a trapper in Alaska, and an astronaut? All of those lives, which one is the right one? Each of those lives is the right one. Every path is the right path. The path we end up choosing is the best path for us. And I have no regret in being here, eating what I eat, spending time with my friends. This is the path I chose. And maybe on some parallel universe, there's a path where I didn't leave Peru, one where I'm still vegan, and one where I cut my hair, one where I decided to go into politics instead of filmmaking. Everything could have been anything else, and it would have just as much meaning. Tennessee Williams, you're too young for that. So, I think it's this beautiful balance of knowing that everything we do matters, but at the same time, life is inherently absurd and nothing really matters. The only meaning life has is the meaning you give it. You know, I'd vote to give it meaning and cherish the moments you have. We matter in the universe. But yeah, this movie, I like it because it makes you think about your life. And as someone who tends to overanalyze and stress about decision making, this movie reminds me that it matters, but it doesn't matter, and that's okay, and it's a balance, and life is beautiful. The enduring phrase of this movie can be summed up in this passage of dialogue as follows. At my age, the candles cost more than the cake, and I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid I haven't been alive enough. They should write it on every schoolroom blackboard. Life is a playground or nothing. Life is a playground or nothing. I'm not one for tattoos, but if I ever did get one, I think I'd like that. I think it's really important to remember that. And I think there's something really special in the fact that what gives life meaning is us. It's our intention, how we approach day to day, how we approach life. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to make this the only time I miss a week. What do you think about making choices? Is it something you stress about? Is it something you just kind of think logically and there's only one real answer? Are you more emotional? Hopefully you're a balance of both. But yeah, this is a beautiful film, and I'll leave my letterbox below for more recommendations. If you have any other movie recommendations that make you question your place in the universe, please let me know. And I will see you soon. I wish all my choices were as simple as a donut and this piece of cake. It's very good, and I don't even have to choose. I didn't want to waste the food, so I just have to eat it.